we go to Moscow Center, that is Teatralnaya Ploshad or like Park Pabodia.
During that New Year's, people can go to pagoda and get to know and find like the opportunity to get like to find the love of their life.
Can be a good guy or a bad guy.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let me tell you another fun fact.
Here, actually, this is my first interview.
Hello, my dear friends, and I'm really happy to welcome you to the new, really special episode of the podcast Friendship Without Limits. So it's December, we are filming in MEPhI, and we will celebrate a new year really soon. So let's meet with our guests and know how this holiday is celebrated in different countries. The first guests that we have here are Farid and Kamal from India. Hi guys, nice to meet you. So how was your 2024?
2024 was a very good year for me. I've improved in a lot of places personally and in my studies and everything. So it's been a great year actually, and I'm sad that it is coming to an end.
Yeah, it was the same for me, but everyone faces ups and downs, and it was the same. I felt good as well as I had some downs as well. And as 2025 is approaching, I feel like I wanna improve in more fields and in my studies too.
So let's talk about a new year in India. I wanted to ask you guys, do you celebrate 31 of December or you have your traditional New Year?
Yes, actually we celebrate both, but we actually celebrate the other New Year more important. Like we take it more seriously, and we follow like a lot of different traditions in different places and different parts of India. As we say, India is a diverse country. It is diverse in this too. Like we celebrate different New Years in different states of India. For example, the southern part of India has different New Year with different name, and the northern part of India has different New Year with different name. For example, in southern part of India, we have Puttand, and also we have like Yugadi, Vishu, and so on. So in the morning we wake up and we just see, like we perform puja to the god, and also we actually wear new clothes and like take blessings from the elders.
So actually, as Indians, we tend to, or we like to follow both cultures actually. The Western culture, which is celebrating New Year on 31st December and 1st of January. And we also follow our traditional ones. But 31st January and 1st of December is typically followed like hanging out with friends, partying all night, staying awake, and and then on the religious side, we have like they pray for more prosperity, to become more wealthy, more like it's like a prayer to a ritual to the they do a ritual to a god to be better in all aspects of their life.
And is there some kind of tradition, action that you believe that if you make it on a new year, the whole next year will be happy and fulfilled with everything good?
Actually, people, there is a devotion when it comes to New Year. That is that they light up candles or like they do rituals to their traditional gods. And when it comes to Puthande, it is like our Tamil New Year. And here they do rituals. They have a long ritual for this. And after this ritual, they just, give out sweets to everyone in their family, their neighbors, and their local communities. And also, it will be a happy day of happiness, spreading out the love and other things in our community. That's how it is.
Actually, there is a state called Kerala in the southern part of India. it's like the most interesting, I'd say it's the most interesting New Year they celebrate. And what they do is they like spread a banana leaf, and then they will like offer food, like there are many different types of food. And then in the morning they will when they wake up, they'll see their face in front of the mirror, and they will have ornaments and fruits which is spread in that plate, and then they'll see that in order to gain more wealth and prosperity for the rest of the year. I feel it's the most interesting ritual.
And if we talk about 31 of December, do you guys have something like a Christmas tree, or you have more like Indian traditional stuff for making your home beautiful and ready for celebration?
Yes, actually, obviously we'll have that also. We light diyas instead of candles. So that's a difference that I see in when compared to the European and our style.
As for in my place, it is like, as she said, they follow the same ritual. They light up small lamps, and they light up all over the house actually. And sometimes they tend to turn off the lights which are which run on electricity. They turn it off, and it's like warding off the evil spirits from their houses using the light which they light it by incense sticks or like by lamps.
And I also wanted to ask you, how do you celebrate your New Year in Russia? Do you like it? And what do you like to do during this holiday?
Yes, actually, yeah, we used to we celebrated, and we actually went to the Moscow Square. The Red Square, and we saw the crackers, like the light works, and yes, it was pretty good, and we had like a lot of fun.
So I've been in Moscow for last 4 years actually. So like I'm typically well versed with how the Russians celebrate New Year. And me and my friends, we cook together, and we make like a feast for 7 to 8 members, and we toast for our New Year. And like we ask each other about our New Year's resolution and what they're going to do, what aspects they want to improve in their life. After this, at the eve of New Year, that is the last few hours before 12 a.m. on 31st December, we usually go out, hang out with our friends, and we go to Moscow Center, that is Teatrnaya Ploshad or like Park Pabodi or Gorky Park. We will be there, and we'll be enjoying and seeing other people how they enjoy, how they bring on the New Year to themselves. Nice. And it's nice, actually, it's very great. It's amazing to see how people respond to this whole thing.
Thank you a lot, guys, for coming, and I really wish you a Happy New Year. And let's know some more interesting facts about New Year in different countries. So, do you know that a New Year celebration was invented in ancient Egypt? Actually, ancient Egypt people looked to the natural cycle and see, well, this is how we will start a new year. And it was celebrated in September. But now, when the European calendar is spread everywhere, Egypt people are also celebrating 31 of December and 1st of the January. And also one interesting fact about the Africa. So in Africa, people also have some kind of a Christmas tree, but they have a palm tree, and they decorate it with fruits and all the beautiful stuff that they will find. And this is really, really beautiful tradition. And let's meet another guest. Let's meet Anna from Cambodia. Hi, Anna.
Hello.
Nice to see you
It's
again.
really nice to see you again.
How was your 2024?
It's been really great. So far, so good. Lots of things have come, and there's a lot of unexpected things have come, but also at the same time, I've gained a lot, and I was so happy about that too. And yeah, I'm ready for 2025.
I'm really happy to hear that. So let's talk about New Year's celebrations in your country. And I wanted to ask you, do you guys celebrate 31 of December, or you also, like my previous Indian guests, have your own New Year?
Well, actually, yes, we all know like the 31st of December and the 1st of January, which is we call like International New Year. So it's actually, we have that too. And we also have a national holiday on the 1st of January, which is like everyone can all have a day off on that day. So it's either they can enjoy with their family and friends or college or go somewhere celebrate together. But we also have our traditional holiday, which is slightly different. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit about the difference about them. So technically, many of the world celebrate like the New Year by the 1st of January, but as Cambodian people, we celebrate it on it's between the 13th until the 16th of April instead.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
So let's move back to the reasons why we chose those days to celebrate our New Year. So actually, our New Year before, it was imposed probably on the first month of lunar calendar. We use lunar calendar. So it's probably by November or December, maybe like it's between these 2 months. But unfortunately, let's just talk about like majorities of Cambodian people. So majority of Cambodian people, they are all farmers. Not all, like let's just say 95%. So during that time of November until March, people are busy like harvesting their crops and rice field, working with their rice fields and stuff like that. So that is why in probably between the 13th century, maybe I'm not really sure about that, even the history as well. It's between like the king Surya Varman the second, or either the king Jaya Varman seventh. Either any of that change the Khmer New Year to instead in April, because we thought like April, it's a hot month in Asia, there's no rain, and also most likely those people, I mean like those farmers, they will finish their harvestings and with their crops and rice fields and everything, so they can enjoy their time and relax, like literally have their whole time relaxing as well.
Nice, and I can see that you're in your traditional clothes today.
Yes, actually I brought it on purpose because I wanted to show you guys this is what we mostly dress like in our Khmer New Year's. We don't really dress up like that every day, only like occasionally in like Khmer New Year's or some events like Women's Day and stuff like that. So this is how we dress up for Cambodian women. We go to the pagoda with this kind of like, it's either white blouse like this and like the long skirt like this. It's different, it can go like different colors and stuff, but most likely majority looking like that. And we probably will bring like some foods and also money just to donate to the monks and praying during that time, like, you know, like because our country is really rooted in Buddhism, so most of our festivals and stuff, probably like religious festivals. So during that time, we will just go a lot, like spend our time a lot going to the pagoda instead of temples. Since you guys are Christians, we go to pagodas, we donate the foods, we pray, and we hope to get the blessing back. And I wanted to go back a little bit more precisely. We celebrated 3 days, so each of that 3 days, they have their names.
Oh.
Yeah, so the first day, we call it Moha Sankrant Day. So that is the day that literally every household in Cambodia, we clean the house. All the members will help each other. We clean the house and we will prepare something like fruits and drinks and decorations and put it in front of our house, most likely in front of the house or balcony. Make sure like not in the closed space, like it's like can be like visible and can be publicly seen, because we believe like on that day, we have a new angel who's actually coming from heaven to visiting every household and give the blessing. Whoever do this kind of ritual stuff and things like that. So they believe like the angel will stay with them and bless the entire family for the whole year.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, and also, you go after that. You go to like pagoda. You donate the foods and money to the monk and get the blessings back. And also, we play our traditional games. So you know what? Let me tell you another fun fact. And also, it's kind of a little bit ridiculous, but let's say from the ancient time, we don't have like that kind of dating stuff. So during that New Year's, people can go to pagoda and get to know and find like the opportunity to get like to find the love of their life.
Aww.
Yeah, actually it's true. It happens a lot, and still, yeah, people would say like, oh come on, we have like social media, we have dating apps and stuff. I totally understand that, but like this is like our old schools, and this still happens, and like I find it really interesting. During the time that they interact by both men and women, they play games together, and so they can get to know each other. And that's a good times for them to find like the love of their life. And another thing, on the second day, we call it like Viriyakwanabat Day. So that day is the day that you will go to pagoda, the same thing, but instead we do something more interesting. We build the sand mountain. Yes, and get the blessings from like the monks the same way, and also we call it like the special day of donations, which is not just donations to the monk. Instead, you can be donate money and clothes and others to homeless and to anyone else, and also like to gift like something to elder in your family, probably grandparents or elders in the family, or your elders college or something like that. And on the third day, we call it Viriyalansa, which is the final day. We do the same thing, building the sand mountains, going to pagoda, getting some blessings from the monks. But another special thing is we call it MEPhI-Rosatom, which is that day that you shower the Buddha statues and also the monk and laymen and laywomen and also our parents or grandparents. And the way we believe of showering them like that in order to ask for forgiveness, like any things that we've done bad, any things like we have like committed bad in the past time with them, we just want to ask for forgiveness and hoping to get the blessings back from them as well.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes.
And I also wanted to ask you, how do you celebrate a New Year in Russia? If you stay there?
Yes, actually we celebrate that in our embassy. So every year we will gather all Cambodian students in the Russian Federations, either someone from sometimes like there are people like students from St. Petersburg and others who actually can come, and we will celebrate that together in our embassies. We play some traditional games, we pray together with His Excellency ambassadors and his family, and a lot of stuff more like fun stuff. And we cook our traditional foods, we enjoy eating them together, praying, having fun. It's just something like that.
Great, really nice. Thank you for coming, and I really wish you a happy New Year.
Thank you so much. And you too. I'm really glad that I could share all of this experience with you guys.
And now, while we are waiting for our new guest, let's talk about New Year celebrations in more different countries. So, for example, in Cuba, people fill in all the stuff with water, I mean bowls and something like that. And then when the 1st of January comes, they spill out this water from their windows, and by that they believe that a new year will come in an easy way, and the previous year will come out in a really easy and bright way. And for example, an interesting tradition have people in Panama. So this is the most loud New Year celebration that we have in the world, because when the 1st of January comes, they turn on all the sounds, all the sirens, all the bells, and with this really, really loud sound, they welcome the new year. And we will welcome now our new guest. And let's meet our third guest. It's Alim from Uzbekistan. Hi, Alim.
Hello.
How was your 2024?
Oh, actually, that was so cool and eventful. So much happened during this year. Starting from I passed the university to master's degree in MEPhI. It was
wow.
so cool, and I didn't expect this.
I wanted to ask you about the celebration of the New Year in your country. Uzbekistan is quite near to Russia.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask you, are the traditions of celebration New Year in Russia and New Year in Uzbekistan are similar, or there are some differences?
Actually, because of Uzbekistan, we're like part of Soviet Union. Our culture like almost the same. So that's why we're celebrating New Year in our country, the kind of Russia. So there is no such kind of difference, but we're trying to go to being guest in every our relatives. Every our relatives, we share prizes and so on. Also, we have good neighbors that we're sharing presents and being guests with them, or calling them to be our guest and so on.
And what food, what dishes do you like to cook?
Actually, I think the salads are the same.
Okay.
Salads are the same, and also we cooked our national cookies, kind of plov, samsa, or I don't know, fried chicken, and so on. So much things in our New Year table. This is I really like the New Year table because this is so delicious stuff in there, and this is not often happened in our not family. This is not correct if I say in our family, but for example, you eat your mom's samsa often, and you go to your neighborhood samsa and try to like making comparison. Oh, this is good, or this is good.
Really
and
nice.
This is really fun.
And do you guys have your kind of Ded Moroz?
Oh yeah.
How it is called?
This is like in our language the directly translated like Khor Baba. It's like that. Khor. This is like Moroz. Baba это дед. Like
Nice.
Khor Baba.
Does he also bring you presents?
Yeah.
Okay.
This depends what kind of Ded Moroz is coming to your home.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he can be a good guy or a bad guy?
Yeah.
Really?
Whatever. But yeah, we normally like if the family have like little kids, you call Khorbobo for your relatives or something. You can give him your present and make it
I
like
see.
imitate of this kind of celebration.
And I also wanted to ask you if you have like Uzbekistan tradition for a new year, something like an action that you believe that if you do that, the whole new year will be happy and fulfilled with everything good.
This is an interesting question. I think actually my parents say that in New Year you have to get rid of all your debts and need to clear your soul and may be the new guy in New Year, for example. I don't know. This kind of stuff, yeah.
Really great tradition. Thank you for coming, Alim, and I really wish you a happy new year.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate having me here. Actually, this is my first interview.
Oh, we will meet you in the new year.
Thank you. Happy New Year also.
So this was the most unusual episode of the podcast Friendship Without Limits. So we met a lot of guys and talked about different cultures and traditions and about one of the most happiest holidays in the world. So I really wish you a happy new year and stay tuned with our podcast Friendship Without Limits.
இனிய புத்தாண்டு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
So stay tuned,
Yangi Ringgis bulan.
С Новым годом, друзья!